My wife is adorable, so the child is probably mine. The adorable comes from her, not me. Look at this face. This kid face didn't make a kid that cute. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna block wall here. And I'm gonna block wall there and block bird here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use wall mana to Pride Mage down the Ink Moth Nexus. Hey Pat, my day's going pretty well. Had a good class this afternoon. We are currently 3-0 in this league that we're going to get to file for comp in because Chord and Wall of Roots are bugged. We're 1-1 in Game 3 of this matchup. We're a little light on action, a little bit flooded, but other than that, pretty good. Put Declan down on the floor, and he immediately crawled under the table and tried to turn off the power strip that the computer's plugged into. Why not block Glistener Elf with Pride Mage? That would have been much better. That was just a mistake to not block with the Pride Mage there with the line that I took. Good point out. Messenger. I don't know why that didn't occur to me, but that line is definitely just correct. Like, we're going to lose the Wall of Roots now when he pumps with Pendelhaven. And he's probably, like, thinking, like, why did I do what I did? But the answer to why I did what I did was because I just made a mistake.
He's coming back. Here, put this there.
So he can save this with Apostle's Blessing and then kill the bird, but like we've got so much mana that it's not a big deal. Although I guess we're losing 2 here technically. Why not be better at Magic? That's the question I ask myself often. So I'll throw away a Wall of Roots a turn before I head to here. Because just a mistake. This Wall of Omens is going to block the Glistener Elf for a turn or two, though. Awesome, Pezman. Well, I appreciate you watching and reading that. That's a really good draw. That's a piece of action that I've been talking about. The Grixis Fade deck is okay. The Grixis Fade deck is fine, especially if you're just playing like local events. I don't know that I ever played the Grixis Fade deck at like a large event. No, attack with this. So now, our opponent's already down to 12 life, so we're going to kind of turn the corner here with this Resto and the Eternal Witness. So we get to block with the Wall of Omens and then Resto it. I think there's a Black Eldrazi deck in Modern that's very good. I don't know what it looks like because I haven't put time into testing it because I don't have any interest in playing that archetype myself. I think once we see a powerful deck in that archetype mod of the Pro Tour, I'll be testing against it. And, you know, I think there's something there, like Reality Smasher is very good. Looking to pick up some sleeves in bulk. Amazon has reasonable deals on KMCs. I've just bought a bunch of KMC sleeves off of there. Look, sometimes you just like get all your zero power creatures together and they just overwhelm your opponent. Look, we've got -2 power creatures. Can't lose. So we could wait a turn and like block with this again and then blink it before it dies, but I think I'd rather just draw a card here and hope we draw some more spells. Any thoughts on Descendant's Path, Conduit of Ruin? Sounds adorable. It could be good. Wins by annoying your opponents into concessions. PN Krindler would be a great draw. We got 2 draws at that. I'm not cracking this fetch because we have 2 coursers in our deck. Here's as we draw Courser into PN Krindler. So let's go ahead and play Courser to start. And that should probably be the game, unless we just get like one-shotted out of nowhere. Let's get, I'm just going to get Overgrown Tomb. Sweet. And we have a land on top of our deck here that we get to play. Draw both the cards we said would be nice to draw. I guess it's technically correct to attack first here. So we will attack first to be technically correct. You'll often see me like being lazy and just like playing spells pre-combat so I can F6, but it is technically correct to shove before we play the PN Karun here. I haven't played Modern Jeskai Ascendancy. I don't see why twin changing would or play against a bunch of twin, right, Matt? Yeah, that's probably safer. I mean, I don't think there's a world where we die this turn. I have this problem where I just like can't pass up value. Like we have to draw a card with the Courser. But yeah, I think you're right that the more conservative line there is play Pia and shoot the Glistener Elf. Like he's like all our roads lead to victory here, but the technically correct play is to play Pia and just shoot the infect creature probably. So I'm assuming our opponent's hand is just like dispels and a bunch of cards that like can't be cast because Spellskite exists. So, man, we're gonna be 4-0 in this league, and we're gonna get to file for comp because it bugged on us. Just like all the value, gonna win all of the play points are belong to us. Jam Geist at every modern deck. You people and your Geist. He's not going to concede. I'm going to play my spells out. Yeah, man. I've been going to stream as consistently as possible here. Follow me on Twitch or Twitter for knowing when we go live. Always post on both of those. You can follow me on Facebook and the Meadery as well. I post on all those networks. We do get to file for compensation. My experience playing this application was lessened by the fact that the bug existed. I had to work harder to win that first game. So anytime you get an experience that's a negative that shouldn't have happened because of how Moto is programmed, you can file for compensation and they will give you comp because it's a bug. The first time it happened, it's, you know, we're not going to abuse it and do it every time. But like when it comes up and I lose because of it, we're going to file for comp. Can you put Jake to bed?
Yeah, I am doing that right now.
Good night, Jacob. Want to say good night to the stream? Oh.
Say good night, Internet.
Say good night, Internet. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. We're not going bye-bye, though. We've got at least another match or two in me. I'm going to run a quick commercial here. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. I appreciate the few new subs. 750 people. I appreciate you, all of you, choosing to spend your Wednesday night here with me. I know you have a lot of options to spend your time, and I appreciate you choosing to be here with us. We get the cost of our entry back into the event. So basically this league that I'm playing in right now won't cost me the 80 play points that we paid to enter. We will basically get those 80 play points back plus get the prizes. So the fact that we were affected by a bug turns the event into a free roll for us. I apologize to everyone that just checked their Facebook because my phone went off near my microphone. I'm going to go ahead and mute that. Even if we didn't lose a thing, we were affected by a bug, we could 5-0 and still file for comp and get it. This hand is sweet. Wish we were... Oh, we are on the... wish we were on the plate. We are on the plate, and this hand is gassed and just like, yeah. To go turn 2, wall birds, and just like... I mean, part of the reason I decided to fire up the stream was I looked at the list of people streaming and said, oh, look, there isn't really anyone big streaming, so I'm pseudo-big, so let's get in there. Alright, so you're going to have to kill that. Let's play Courser here. I'm going to play it off of the Wall of Roots in case we hit a non. So let's play this. And I don't want to wait to Pontiff. I'm just going to path him now. Our opponent's playing some kind of brew. All of my root passwords are belong to me. You shall not have them. Actually, fun fact, if you're a Linux guy, I am streaming from Linux right now. This is Moto in a virtual machine here. You can see this is VirtualBox. So I set that back up where it belongs. I'm streaming from Linux. Sad that we are losing my voice. So I think I want to draw this Pontiff, so we're going to go ahead and draw that, and then we have the fetch line to scry a little bit. Yeah, I mean, the Kiki Core deck started off as a brew. Do I want to draw voice is a good question. I don't think I do. I think I want to run the chance of... Yeah, so OBS is running outside the VM. OBS has a native Linux client. Actually help maintain a Linux distribution, Bodhi Linux. I'm going to fetch Shock here. And we hit Horizon Canopy, so that's sweet. So I think we're going to fire up the Raging Ravine here. So we're going to fire this bad boy up.
What are you doing? Look at you standing up. You're so big.
And like if you want to suspend a removal spell on our Raging Ravine, that's fine. Hey Blades, I appreciate all the new follows. I don't have alerts set up. I'm gonna try and look into that when I have time. But we had a couple of donations, we had a bunch of subs, so I appreciate all of that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn our land into a land here. Let's get another. Oh, we have plenty of reds. Let's get a green. Scavenging Ooze ain't bad.
Want it?
So it something to consider that last turn is it might have been worthwhile to wait a turn to fire up the Raging Ravine to put voice into play, so that way he can't path the Raging Ravine. Yeah, feel free to send me lists on the Meadery, Facebook, or Twitter. I try to get a chance to respond to everyone on days when I'm particularly busy. I can't always get to absolutely everyone, but I do try to at least send a message back to people. If you don't get a message back from me in a day or two, feel free to message me again. I apologize if I don't get to it right away. So assuming Courser's going to die here, he put a stop on my draw step. Rude. Snap pathing. Destroy target enchantment. Oh, target player discards 2 cards. This is an interesting question. So I think I'm actually going to draw with this and discard these 2 lands. Yeah, that sounds good. I figured he was going to kill the Courser there, but yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and play this. Like, he hasn't been able to kill the Courser yet, so I think he's light on removal. Chipping away at him here. It's going pretty well, Chipper Tone. That might have been a little aggressive. Like, we were going to get to draw a card with the Courser, and then we could have, like, drawn Wall with Horizon Canopy, and then played Wall and drawn something else. But I think Scavenging Ooze is going to be important. Like, it's going to be able to turn off his Snapcaster Mages. Yeah, man, you got a bob. You got all of the bobs. All the bobs that belong to you. Go ahead and exile this Pontiff here. Oh, that was bad. Maybe I'm supposed to leave that because I have Eternal Witnesses to draw to.